This is Working with Wildfire. Today we'll show you some basic concepts in designing a good layout on a web page. This is part one of a two-part session. I'm looking at this home page and it's got some good images on it. It's got some good text about the image, and then it has a link in that text to another page with more content. But I want to just kind of rearrange this page a little bit so that it's easier to see the links. So those are like calls to action. And also, yeah, here at the bottom there's verse of the day, and that is great content that I think should be at the top of the page. And I think a few adjustments might make this home page a little bit more functional. Let's go ahead and just see what we can do here. So I'm going to just go and first I'm going to make a copy of this home page, and when I do that, you'll see at the bottom it just appears there, and that is kind of like a backup in case I mess up this home page, that I can always go back and reinstall that one. So let's just start looking at this page. So actually I want to take those two verses of the day and put them at the top, and I also want to have this statement at the top. So really I have three elements. So my idea is to put them across in a 3-column layout. So I'll add 3 columns and let's see how that looks. You know, I like the statement at the top, but I would like it to be a little bit bolder, and I'll assign it to heading 1. So there I have that. And then in the next box I want to put one of these verses of the day. We'll take the publication language one and put it next. So I'm going to click move. So then you'll see that this side panel comes up that says move the inline block. And what this is asking for is a section and region. So just quickly to show you here, up above I'm working in section 2, and then they name the regions. So I have region 1st, region 2nd, and region 3rd. So I'm actually looking to move this one into the 2nd region. And I'm going to move this one also. So I'll just click move, and this one is section 2, region 3. And there it is. So I have now these 3 boxes together at the top. And so when the website visitor first comes to the site, this is the very first thing they're going to see. Okay, in this text box here, I think I would like it to kind of match the other 2 squares. So I am going to give this a background color. So I'm just going to click edit section, column 1. It's the only one I want to put the background color on. So column 1, background color. And now you can see there it is. And also the other thing I'm going to do to this column 1 is add some margin. So this just pushes everything in a little bit from the edges, so it's not so close to the edges. And that looks a little bit better. And even here I want the text to be more at the center, so I think I'm just going to go in and hit enter once, and that gives a blank space above, so it pushes it down so it's a little bit more centered vertically. And there we go. Now you can see there's 3 equal sized boxes. When I come to the website, there's the welcome statement and 2 verses of the day. Alright, so as you scroll down, then you want to start to see what other kind of content there is and what it is that you want to point people to when they come to your site. So these are 3 very good images with 3 very good captions here. But you can see the text on the captions is quite small, you can't really see it, and the images are different sizes. So I want that to become a little more uniform and just the text to pop out a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new section, and then I'm going to add a new content block, and I'm going to use the image with text. Okay, an image with text, there's one here called half width, but it's also known as side by side. It might say either one on your screen. So I'm going to click that one, and then I'm going to find the picture that was used. It's this one right here. So you can see with this side by side, the image will take up half of it, and then the text will take up the other half. So I'm just going to go back into the original one where the caption is. I'm going to just do a copy paste. So let me just grab that text, copy it. I'll go back to the image with text block and I will paste it in the text editor, and there it is, and there's the text. That looks okay to me. I'm going to center it. And you can see now that the text is larger, so it's just a bit easier to read when somebody comes. So now I just want to, I'm going to add a button here. A button is kind of like a call to action, and people see the button and they know that, hey, if they want more information, that's where they should click. So I'm going to go ahead and just add this button here. I'm going to type in the link from above. It's this page, Consultants Visit. Yes, that one. And I click that. It's an internal link. And let's see, button text color. No, I'm not going to change it. I want it to be just black, and then the button color goes with the theme color, so that's fine. I will leave that as it is. So there you go. Now that's starting to look a little bit more navigation friendly. And I'm just going to do the same thing for these other two images as well. So for this next one, instead of starting fresh, I am just going to copy this section so I can just edit it. So I will click on Copy Section, and I'll scroll down to where I want it, and I'll click Paste Section. So this will duplicate the section. So now I'm trying to put in this picture of this guy writing on the whiteboard. So I'm going to edit this section. So let me click the pencil icon and edit. And now I can remove this image, and I'll have to add the new image of the guy writing on the whiteboard. So I'll just find that in the media library, and there it is. Insert selected. Okay, now that image is there. And I need to replace the text. So let's see. The text before said first official training for translators. So I'll go ahead and just put that in here. And there it is. And I still have that more button, but I need to change the link where it's going. So I'm going to type the name of the page. And again, this is an internal link, so it's looking for pages on your website. And there is that page, and I'll click OK. If you wanted to do it as an external link, you could do that as well. You just type in the URL of the website that you want to link to. Okay, so for this one, I want to flip it, and instead of it looking exactly like the one above, I want the text to be on the left. So I'm going to click left, so you can see that now it is flipped. So let's go ahead and do this one more time for this last image. And this time we will also paste the section that was already copied before. And now let me open it and edit it, and I'll go ahead and paste that text in. And now I will go ahead and change the picture to the one that I need, which is this one here when they're in the classroom. Not too bad. Let's click save and see what it looks like. Okay, so now I can delete these sections of the content that I don't need anymore. So I'll click the pencil icon, delete section, and then over in the right hand panel I will confirm delete. So here's my home page now, and already it's looking a lot better. Again, look for uniformity and for balance, and that will help your web pages look a little bit more appealing to the website visitor. So that's all for this video. This is part 1. If you want to see a little bit more adjustments that I make, look for part 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.